Good morning. So today I'm going to be discussing the movie Drop Dead Gorgeous. It's an absolutely hilarious movie from 1999 that follows the contestants of a beauty pageant in a small town in Minnesota where mysterious incidents keep taking out the competition. So first things first, this movie has an absolutely stacked cast. You have Kirsten Dunst, Kirstie Alley, Denise Richards, Brittany Murphy, Amy Adams, and that doesn't even begin to cover half of just how many people are in this movie. I was honestly surprised at how many people I recognized, and it was just awesome. I was like, whoa, this is a great cast. I knew I was going to be in for something that I was going to really enjoy. So I think this movie is particularly memorable, mainly because of all of its one-liners. It kind of reminds me of the movie Saved with the dialogue, but somehow even better, as this movie really veers itself into like black comedy territory. The thing that I really adore about this movie, though, is that it does a great job of capturing what it's like to live in a small town. So coming from a small town myself, it's kind of nice to see that portrayed on screen, especially everyone's disdain for the rich Lehman family in town. A lot of the characters are constantly annoyed and over them, and I kind of remember having similar feelings towards certain people in town where it seemed like if they did like the most mediocre thing, it was like front page news. So I don't know. Maybe I was a little bit salty when I was younger. Maybe I'm a little bit salty now. But I also loved the characters constantly asking if they were on cops again. That is something that has happened in my town on more than one occasion. So I was like, oh my God, I know exactly what some of this is like. There's definitely quite a few moments in this movie that didn't really age well. Mainly some racial stereotypes and the way a developmentally disabled person is treated. And for being a movie from just 1999, I think it actually shows just how different we are now. It's only been about 25 years since this movie came out, and so many of the comments made in this movie would probably never hit scripts today. So I think it just shows, like, we talk about movies from like the 60s where people were saying really crude things, and then compare it to 1999 and compare it to now, it really just shows how much like the way that we kind of treat people in movies are now. We don't really make a lot of those same jokes because, well, one, I think people don't want to get canceled, and two, people know that it's wrong. So I thought that was interesting. Beyond that, I honestly really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was hilarious, and I had a good time with it from start to finish. So I think I'm going to give it a 7. I think, honestly, it would be a good girls' night movie because it's a little bit different than like some of the regular choices. So it's definitely worth checking out.